I mean, you are showing guts the way you're practicing. And I didn't chant with you guys because I wanted to listen to your chanting. And Ravi, you also did pretty well. I wish you show the same command in the regular chanting also. Whatever it's your mental block now. It's not your competency. It's in your mind. I mean, only you can knock it off. You also chanted the Swasti so well. You are no less compared to the kid. I mean, the kid is a free mind, and he was chanting superb. It cannot come without practice. So hats off to both of you. And Advik, work hard. I will polish your other minor gaps. You have come a long way from the way you started here in the basement. And now you will believe when I say hard work pays off. And once you get the technique, it is pretty fast thereafter because you know what to do. It is like initial stages when you start swimming, you'll keep drowning. But once you know how to do that, then you do dive from first floor, second floor, all the thing is pretty easy. So it's all about the technique. It's not about just blindly doing something. Very impressive. And Harish, you and Lakshmi should be very, very proud. Very proud.
Thank you, Anna.
Ma'am, huge. I mean, I was expecting this to happen somewhere in June or July or something. But he's showing tremendous progress. So we finished Bhagya Suktam, right? Last time?
Yeah, Anna.
Okay. You have Ayush Suktam ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ajit, do you have it?
Can you send the script?
Can you send the script?
No.
What, Ravi? Should we send the script to these people again or?
I sent it for this one, Kannada.
Sanskrit lang. Can I get English as well? Ravi?
Okay, Ravi, you do one thing. Take 2 minutes and send the English and this also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ravi, do you have Tamil or no?
Convert, Anna, can you convert that into Tamil?
I'll do the Tamil one. You do the other two. Yeah.
Okay.
So in the meantime, can somebody start chanting and demonstrating Bhagya Suktam instead of everybody looking at the screen? Who goes first? Good.
Om Bhrataragnim Bhratarindragum Havamahe Bhratarmitra Varuna Bhratarashvina
Pradharashvina. Dirgha Swaritali, நீங்க உதவாங்கிறது உங்களுக்கு இன்னைக்கு.
Bhratarashvina
Pradharashvina.
Bhratarashvina
Correct.
Bhratarbhagam Bhushanam Brahmanaspatim Bhatas Somamudha Rudragum Bhuvema Bhatarjidam Bhagamugragum Bhuvema Vayam Putramaditeyo Vikarta Madrashchidyam Manyamanasturathitraja Chidyam Bhagam Pakshityaha Bhagapranethar Bhagat Satyarago Yahemam Diyamudavadadanah Bhagaprano
Bhagaprano Janayago Bhirashvair.
Bhagaprano Janayago Virashvair Bhagapranubirnuvantasyama Udhedanim Bhagavantasya Moda Prapitva Uda Madhye Aknam Udodita Magavan
Utodita Bhagavant Suryasya Vajam.
Udodita Magavan Suryasya Bhayam Devanagam Sumatau Syama
Bhagaprano.
Sorry.
Continue.
Bhaga eva bhagavagum astu devastena vayam bhagavantasyama tam tva bhagasarva ijjo harimi sano bhagapura eta bhaveha
Samadvarayu
Samadvara yoshaso namanto.
Samadvarayoshasो namanta
Dadikrave vashuchaye padaye.
दधिक्रावे वशुचये पदाय अर्वाचीनं
Arva anudata arvachinam vasuvedam bhaganno.
கேட்கல நான் நீங்க மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன் நீங்க சொன்ன போது
Go ahead.
अर्वाचीनं वसुविदं भगन् नोरदमिवाश्वाव
Rathamiva shvavajida avahantu. Ashvabatir gomatir navushaso.
गोमतीर्न उषासो वीरवती सद मुज्जन्तु भद्रा
Ghratam duhana ishvata pravina yuyam vada swastibhis sadanaha. Ghratam ghra hard. Ghratam duhana vishvata pravina yuyam vada swastibhis sadanaha. Yoma agne.
योमाग्ने भागीरथं सन्तमदा भगं
Santamata bhagam chikirishati.
सन्तमदा भागं चिकीर्षति अभागमन्नोतं
Abhagamagnetam.
sorry अभागमग्ने त्वं कुरु मामग्ने भागिनं कुरु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Good attempt. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்க வந்துடும். பட் I appreciate that you made an attempt. Anybody else?
அண்ணா எப்படி அது இங்கிலீஷ் கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணது இங்கிலீஷ் ஆப்ஷனே வராது
இங்கிலீஷில் நான் பண்ணுறேன். I have already done this thing.
தமிழ் ஓகே ஐ சென்ட் தி சான்ஸ்கிரிட் பண்ணுறேன்.
Okay. Anybody else? Nobody?
I can, Baba.
Good. Hey, why everybody is so scared? Go for it, Advik. Come on. Prataragnim. Go with the matra. Prataragnim, pratarindragum. Havamahe pratar mitra varuna pratarashvinaha.
Prataragnim, pratarindragum, havamahe, pratarmitra varuna, pratarashvina, pratarbagum, poshanam brahmanaspatam, pratasomamutaridragum huvema, pratarjitam bagamugragum huvema, vayam putramaditya vidarta. Adrashchidyam manyamanastorachidraja chidyam bhagam bakshitya bhaga pranetar bhaga satyarato bhage mam
Diyamuda badadannaha.
diyamuda badadanna bhaga prano
Janayago birashvair.
Bhaga prano janaya gobhyashvair bhaga pranabhirvantasyama
Utedanim la 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 la.
Utedanim bhagavantasyamota prapitva utamadhye ahnaam Utodita magavant suryasya vayam devanagum sumatau syama
Somatau syama.
Sumatau syama Bhaga eva bhagavagum astu devastena vayam bhagavantasyama Tam tva bhaga sarva ejjo vimisano bhaga pura eta bhaveha समद्रायोषसोनमन्तदधिक्रावे पशुचये पदाय अर्वाचीनं वसुवितं
Bhaganno Arvachidam Vasuvitam Bhaganno Rathamiva Ashwabhajida Avahanto Ashwabatir Gobatir Navushaso Veerabatir Sada
Uchantu Bhadraha
Bhadraha Bhadraha. Ah, super. Ghritam duhana vishvata prapina yoyam pata swastibhis sadanaha.
Ghritam duhana vishvatah prapina yuyam pata swastibhis
Patas pataha will become patas swastibhis sadanaha.
pata swastibhis sadanaha
Yoma
ame bhaginagum
santamata bhagam chikirishati
asakirishati abhagamagne tam
tam kurumamagne bhaginam kuru. Okay, English and Tamil sent.
Thank you.
Ravi has sent Sanskrit. There is a big typo in the beginning itself. It is written as Ayusha Suktam. It is Ayusha Suktam. All right. So others, if you are not even confident of chanting Bhagya Suktam, how can you go to Ayusha Suktam? Do you think it is better to do Bhagya Suktam one more time?
Yeah, I know. I chanted and sent you the
Yes,
recording
yes.
as well.
So why you didn't attempt now?
No, I can do that. Just I wanted
Do
to
it.
make sure others get a chance.
So let me take the opinion again. Are you all wanting to chant Bhagya Suktam and make sure that you are confident of it?
Yeah. Yes, certainly I'm confident. Yeah.
No. Do you want to spend today also Bhagya Suktam? Is it worthwhile rather than moving forward without making sure that the previous ones are not learned properly?
I'll
What's the majority?
But Advik and I have been practicing, so
Okay.
it's good. So.
What's the majority? Anand Ram.
I'm comfortable and we can move to Ayush.
அப்போ நீங்கள் பாக்ய சுக்தம் chant பண்ணி காமிங்களேன். Can each one of you chant two lines or three lines and show?
Yep.
Come on, go for it. Start with Ravi.
Starting from beginning,
Yes, only 3 lines, three rigs.
Okay. Prataragim pratarindragam avamahe pratarmitra varuna pratarashvinaha pratarpagam poshanam brahmanaspatim
Pratarbhagam la 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 la. Pratarbhagam bhushanam la la la.
pratarpagam
No, it is not bhagam. That is where the mistake is. It is not bhagam. It is pratarbhagam.
pratarpagam
No, don't drag. Bhagam, no. Pratarbha.
pratarpagam
No. Pratarbha.
pratarpa
Why ba is going up? Control.
pratarpa
Pratarbha.
pratarpa
Pratarbha.
pratarpa
Still there is a tendency. Can I go up? Don't. Control it. Pratarbha.
pratarpa
Now you got locked in. So, pratarbhagam.
pratarpagam
No, pratarbhagam.
pratarpagam
Correct. No, give gum sound. Nice. Bhagam.
pratarpagam
Now the vehicle came on track. Pushanam la la la.
Pushanam brahmanaspatim pratasoma uta rudragam uvema.
Good. Next one. Anand.
Okay. Nartima.
Sai, நீங்க போங்க. Sai போங்க.
Okay. Pratasoma muta rudragum huvema pratarjitam
Pratarjetam jetam.
pratarjitam
Ah.
mugragum huvema
இல்லை முக்ர கும் வந்து ஸ்வரிதா இல்லை Pratarjitam bhagamugragum.
சரி ஓகே கேட்குறதா?
கேட்குறது உங்களோட இதில் ஸ்வரம் தப்பித்து அதுக்காக தான் கரெக்ட் பண்ணியிருந்தான்.
ஓகே ஓகே இல்லை நான் என்னோட இயர்ஃபோன் வெண்ட் அவுட் பேட்டரி. ஓகே சரி
சரி ஓகே. பிராதர்ஜிதம்
பிராதர்ஜிதம் பகமுக்ரகும் புவேம வயம் புத்திர புத்திரமதிதேர்யோ விதர்த்தா.
சூப்பர், நல்லா வந்தது, இப்போ ரொம்ப நல்லா வந்தது.
ஆத்ரஸ்சித்யம் மன்யமானஸ்துரஸ்சித்ராஜா
துரஷ்சித்ராஜா ஸ்வரம் சரிதா. துரஷ்சித்ராஜா
துரஸ்சித்ராஜா
திரா கீழே போக வேண்டாமே. திரா சுதாதா. மன்யமானஸ்துரஷ்சித்ராஜா
மன்யமானஸ்துரஸ்
மன்யமானஸ்தோ தூ அனுதாத்தா. மன்யமானஸ்துரஷ்சித்ரா
மன்யமானஸ்துரஸ்சித்ரா.
சீ இப்போ சீ கீழே போயிடுது.
ஓ ஆமாம்மா
ஆமாம்மா, நல்லா கண்ட்ரோல் வச்சுக்கோங்க எல்லா ஸ்வரம் எல்லா அக்ஷரத்துலையும். நீங்கள் ஹார்மோனியம் மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்வரத்தில் நீங்கள் அனுதாதம் போடக்கூடாது. மன்யமானஸ்துரஷ்சித்ராஜா
மன்யமானஸ்துரஸ்சித்ராஜா
ஜா அடிக்கணும். மன்யமானஸ்துரஷ்சித்ராஜா
மன்யமானஸ்துரஸ்சித்ராஜா சித்யம் பகம்.
சேம் ரவி இஷ்யூ. இட் இஸ் பகம், நாட் பகம்.
ஓகே பகம்.
No, you are giving Swarita to Bha.
Oh, okay. Bag, okay.
Chidyam Bhagam. What, Ravi? You have infected Sai also. Yeah.
சொல்லாதீங்க, அது எனக்கு தப்பு தான். ரவி பாவம் பண்ணிட்டு.
இல்லை சும்மா கிண்டல் பண்ணுறேன். So that he will now feel that he has to fix it. Yeah, go ahead.
சித்யம் பகம்.
Bhakshityaah. Correct.
பக பிரணேதர் பக சத்யராதோ பகே
Satyarado. Dho.
சத்யராதோ.
Dhola. Dho.
ஓகே சத்யராதோ.
கரெக்ட். அந்த மாதிரி நாங்கள் மனசு விட்டு வாயை விட்டு சொல்லுங்க, அப்போ தான் அந்த ஸ்வரம் கீழே மேலே போகும்.
ஓகே
பக பிரணேதர் பக சத்யராதோ.
பக பிரணேத் பக பிரணேதர் பக சத்யராதோ பகேமான் தியமுதவ
தெய்ய அதே மாதிரி சேம். தெய்ய முத
தியமுத வததன்னஹ
வததன்னஹ.
தியமுத வததன்னஹ.
அந்த மாதிரி மனசை விட்டு சொல்லுங்க. When you are chanting freely, right, it sounds so good.
Okay.
You are also having a similar issue like Ravi. Always you are not confident. You shouldn't do that. See, the worst thing you can do is to have full knowledge and make unforced errors, right? Even in tennis.
Yeah.
Even if you are a Federer and if you continuously keep making unforced error, you can't blame the opponent. Even if the opponent is the worst opponent, they will win, right? So, first step, you take Anand as a clue. I mean, Sai, you've been with him for a long time now.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting next to him.
Amma.
He was suffering from this for so much. And the day he decided that, no, I'm going to let loose, you see the standard has improved. Same thing with Ram also. Ram is somewhere 80% in the journey. He still has that, maybe I'm not chanting right. அப்படி இல்லை, மனசு விட்டு சொல்லணும். See, and the divinity comes from that. And Bhagya Suktam, as I said, Bhagya Suktam, Ayush Suktam are two Suktams. You can light fire. I promise you. I mean, this is the beginning of the Ayush. Bhagya Suktam is the first thing that anybody does in any major this thing. கோவந்தனம் எல்லாம் பண்ணினதுக்கப்புறம் குரு பிரார்த்தனைலாம் பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் நெக்ஸ்ட் பாக்ய சுக்தம் தான் வழக்கேற்றுறதுக்கு, டு லைட் த லேம்ப்ஸ். ஸோ இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் ஹேவ் த செட் த ஸ்டேஜ் ஃபார் த டிவினிட்டி, correct, so chant freely.
Okay.
Vishwa, I am not commenting today because the day he has got some allergy etc, he will start shivering, I know it, but if he practices he will get it. Vishwa, you are also, your swarasthanams are very good, but the combining things into a nice garland of aksharas is important, right?
நான் இனஃபா ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணல. I can
புரியுது.
see
அதனால
that.
தான் I left it. I saw that. But I appreciated that your willingness to come forward. That is more important. Behind the I can't say it. Somebody will laugh at me. Forever you will not learn. Manikandan also now is volunteering freely. That fear is going away. That is very important. Right? Unless you take the fear out and you practice it, it won't come the way you expect it. Anand, you want to say it? Sorry.
Yeah, sure. Anna.
Yeah. No, free chant பண்ணுங்க.
Bhag prano janaya go virashmair pranurbrvandasyama utetani bhagavandasyamoda prabhatva udamadye annaha
சூப்பரா சொன்னேன்.
utotita magavan suryasya vayam devanahum shumatau syama.
Super. Did you all see the difference?
Yep.
Of course, you have to give him the discount of Palakkad style.
That is Agnam, correct? Not.
Ahnam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if I polishes Palakkad style chanting, it will be superb. It is good.
Okay.
But those are required for special boot camps. For those who are only Tamil scripts, we'll have to see how to address that. But Ravi, I'm telling you also, you have to let go. Don't keep on thinking that I am not a good chanter or I can't get it. That mind block will kill you. Even if you make mistakes, right? Even cycling also, unless you fall 10 times, that fear doesn't go away, right? Motorbikers, I'm sure you must be riding motorbikes and bicycles. If you keep on thinking I'm going to fall, you will fall. One time you just get the feel, I can do it, and then you will go. You take anybody, Anand, Advik, of all the person, Advik has started the last. Right? Okay, Mani, you want to try?
Next one, right? No?
Anything. You pick up anything and demonstrate that you can do.
Sure. Bhaga eva bhagavagum astu devastena vayam bhagavantasya.
Illa. Bhaga eva bhagavagam astu devastena. எதுக்கு தேலியே கீழே போறாரு. அஸ்து தேவா அஸ்து தே. You hold the de. It is udata. Astu devastena. No. Astu deva. No. You are already going down on de in anticipation of va. If same thing like the bhagam problem.
Okay.
So if that is the case, then you should do this way. Astu deva.
Okay.
That means you are splitting that whole anudata so far apart that you will not fall down on de.
Okay.
So it's not the right way to do it, but I'm trying to help you techniques to unlock your areas where you get stuck. So astu de. If you hear the de for so long, you won't go down, right? You won't say astu de. You will never do that.
Sure.
So astu de vastena.
Astu devastena.
Correct. See, now you are able to visualize.
Yep.
Do it.
Astu devastena
Vayam.
vayam.
No, vayam illa. You hear me what I'm saying. I didn't say vayam. I said vayam. Correct. Vayam. Bhagavantasyama. Good. So, super. So, bhaga eva. Bhagavagam. Astu devastena. Again you are going down on the. Correct. But afterwards, once you get it, you have to cut the extra day. Then don't tell me Kumar taught me like this. அப்புறம் வாத்தியார்லாம் என்ன அடிக்க வந்துடுவா. All வாத்தியார்ஸ் will be after me. What the heck are you teaching here? அப்படின்னு.
That's a good technique. எனக்கும் I think the problem something வருது.
You figure out your own method, whatever works for you. It's all about the visualization. As much as you put yourself under pressure unnecessarily, there is a lot of time. You can time it. Astude vas இத்தனை டைம் இருக்கு. So there is no need to come under pressure. Vastena. Correct. Vayam.
Vastena.
Na அடிங்க.
Okay. Astu deva.
Astude, today, astude.
Astu de.
No, why are you going down? No harmonium. Astude.
Astu de.
உத்தரவை கூப்பிடுற மாதிரி நினச்சிக்கோங்க. ஏய் அப்படி அஸ்துதே.
Astu de.
இனிமே மறக்க மாட்டேன்.
Sure enough. I will practice.
அஸ்துதே வாஸ்தேன.
Astu deva. Stena.
கரெக்ட். வயம்
Vayam.
வயம்.
Vayam.
கரெக்ட். ஸோ அந்த ரிங் இட் இன் யர் இயர். வயம்.
Vayam.
கரெக்ட்.
Vayam.
No, second was wrong. First was correct.
Vayam.
Correct. Give it. நல்ல பேஸ் குரல் இருக்கே உங்களுக்கு. So it is vayam.
Vayam.
Correct.
Vayam.
Correct. What happens is when you are half-hearted, vayam, அப்படின்னாக்கா எல்லா all sounds த்ரிஷங்கு. Whereas if you do, you leverage your bass choral. You got a very solid choral. So you say vayam.
Vayam.
நன்னா இன்னும் half-hearted பண்ணுறேன்.
Vayam.
No,
Vayam.
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 Correct. Now that is correct. You got it much better. Got it?
Tam. Sure.
Tam twa
Tam tva.
bhaga sarva.
Bhaga sarva.
Correct. Now you got it right. Bhaga sarva.
Bhaga sarva.
Ijjo.
Avimi.
Ijjo havi.
Ijjo avi.
Misano.
Isano.
ஞாபகம் இருக்கா இந்த கிளாஸில் எத்தனை தடவை சொல்லி கொடுத்தேன்?
Yes, Anna.
Anybody else remembers or people have forgotten it?
No, we remember. Ijjo havi misano.
அது பாருங்க எப்படி போகிறது பாருங்க. டெக்னிக்கை கரெக்டாக இருந்தால் ஸ்வரம் தப்பாது. இஜ்ஜோ ஹவி மிசனோ.
Ijjo avi misano.
மீ இல்லை மீ ஷார்ட்.
Me தான் சொன்னேன். Maybe it's a line.
ட்ராக் ஆகிடுது.
Avi misano.
மீசனோ சொல்கிறேன். இன்னும் மிசனோ.
Ijjo avi.
இஜ்ஜோ
Ijjo
ஹவி
avi.
மிசனோ.
Ijjo avi misano.
மீ இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கட் பண்ணணும். மிசனோ.
Ijjo avi misano.
வியை கட் பண்ணிட்டேன் இப்போ.
Okay.
வி இஸ் தீர்க்கம். இஜ்ஜோ ஹவி மிசனோ.
Ijjo avi misano.
நீங்கள் திருப்பி கேட்டு பாருங்கள் யூடியூப், உங்களுக்கு காதில் விடும்.
I'll fix it.
அதே மாதிரி பகபுர
Bhagapura.
ஏதா
Pura. Eta.
பவேஹ.
Bhaveha.
ஸ்வரிதா பவேஹ.
Bhaveha.
இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுறீங்க? ஏன் சங்கோச்சப்படுறீங்க ஸ்வரிதா கொடுக்கறதுக்கு? Now you are getting it. You are now in Anand's initial stage, almost like Sai and Ravi, holding back. Don't do that.
Sure, Anna.
Don't do that. தப்பான பரவாயில்ல. It's okay. We are all in a class to learn. So mistakes, let it happen. That's fine. But if you commit mistake in the fear of making mistake, that is the worst thing. என்னால் கொஞ்சம் ஃப்ரீயாக விடுங்க. Whenever Swarita comes, try to give it a nice this thing. Bhaga eva. Bhaga eva. அது மாதிரி
Okay.
மனசை விட்டு வாயை விட்டு நான் சொன்னேன்னா வரும். And I don't know how to translate that, Ravi. You have to translate that into Kannada. Because Harish is Kannada, so he may be missing on what Tamil statements I'm making.
I can.
Yeah. So where are anybody else?
சொல்லட்டுமா?
பண்ணுங்க. நான் மனசு விட்டு சொல்லுங்க சார்.
சமத்வராய்
ஸ்வரிதா. சமத்வராய்.
யோஷசோ நமந்த ததிக்ரவேவ சுச்சயே பதாய.
இல்லையே, ஸ்வரிதா. ததேக்ரவேவ. அனுதாத்தா நன்னா கொடுக்கலாமேங்க.
ததிக்ரவேவ
சுச்சயே. It is not சுச்சயே இல்ல. சுச்சயே.
சுச்சயே.
Correct.
பதாய.
பதாய. இல்ல இப்ப சேர்த்து சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம். இல்ல சாமத்வ இல்ல. சமத்வ. சமத்வ அனுதாத்தா. சமத்வ.
சமத்வராயோஷசோ நமந்த ததிக்ரவேவ சுச்சயே. சுச்சயே.
ஸ்கிரிப்ட் தப்பா?
இல்ல கரெக்டா இருக்கு.
ஓகே. சுச்சயே பதாய.
சுச்சயே பதாய.
ஏ கீழே போகக்கூடாது. சுச்சயே ஏ.
சுச்சயே
பதாய.
சுச்சயே பதாய.
கரெக்ட்.
அர்வாச்சீனம் வசுபிதம் பகன்னோ.
பகன்னோ லோ.
பகன்னோ ரதமிவா.
திருப்பி தா ஸ்வரிதா. நீங்க ரொம்ப சங்கோச்சப்பட்டீங்க ஸ்வரிதால. ரதமிவாஸ்வா.
ரதமிவாஸ்வா வாஜின ஆவா.
வாஜின ந அனுதாத்தா.
ரதமிவாஸ்வா.
ரதமிவாஸ்வா.
ரதமிவாஸ்வா வாஜின ஆவஹந்து.
திருப்பி நீங்க ஒரு யூ காட் ஒன் misalignment, calibration issue. One akshara you are shifting to the right.
Okay.
It is avahantu, not avahantu.
Avahantu.
Correct. You are giving swarita on ha.
Okay. Tappai.
Ama. Super. Who else? Harish.
Yep. Ashwavatirgoma.
You forgot one middle one. Arvachinam vasuvedam bhaganno.
Arvachinam vasuvidam bhaganno.
No, vasuvedam va la la la.
Vasuvidam bhaganno.
Ratha mevashva.
Ratha mivashva.
No, me. Ratha meva.
Ratha mivashva vajina.
Vajina. Again, na anudata.
Vajina avahantu.
Together.
Arvachinam.
Arvachi. All anudata hold. Arvachi. Nam.
Arvachi.
Nam.
Nam.
Correct.
Arvachi. Nam.
Correct. One more time.
Arvachi. Nam. Vasuvidam bhaganno. Ratha mivashva. Vajina.
Vajina.
Vajina avahantu.
One more time together.
Arvachinam vasuvidam bhaganno ratamivashva vajina avahantu.
Again, you are also suffering from lack of confidence. Don't get discouraged if you are corrected, or don't get discouraged if you make mistakes. If you got feedback that there was a mistake, just forget it and learn and chant freely. Let that same thing repeat 10 times. I'll tell you now, today I picked up on Ravi so much, although he has been making this mistake for probably about 10 classes now. That's not a problem. Because sometimes for some people, some particular words can get into that lock mode. Like Manikantan, he knows what to do, but the mind is not able to deliver. So you don't have to hold back. Try to chant with me. Is that we'll see if it helps, right? Just keep on repeating after me exactly the way.
Sure.
Both the sound and the freedom with which you chant. So, do you see me holding back anywhere?
No.
Any one of you? The aksharams are coming clear, right? Confidently. So the same way you repeat, same sound you repeat. So, arvachinam.
Arvachinam.
Correct. You see the difference now? Ravi, you and Sai, all of you, Mani, all of you, please listen. You see the difference in Harish, can you put your video on? Sai, Ninglo?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you'll see the difference in Harish's chanting in just one rig. Observe very closely. Harish, you're just going to reproduce the sound the way I'm doing it. Okay? You don't need the script also if you can avoid it. But if you need the script, go for it. That's fine. Okay? So,
Yeah.
Arvachinam
Arvachinam.
Vasovedam
Vasuvedam.
Bhaganno
Bhaganno.
Rathamevashva
Rathamivashva.
Vajena
Vajina.
Avahantu.
Avahantu.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah, I can listen. I'm not looking at the script. So.
But you see the difference in your akshara. It's a nam. Nicely it comes, the gong, like a gong. Arvachinam. Every time that im or something comes, right, I enjoy that because it creates that vibration in your internal body itself. So, Arvachinam. Right? Vasovedam. Vasovedam. Bhaganno. Ratha. Mevashva. Va. Open your mouth and nicely give enough flow of air. Ratha Mevashva. Vajina la 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 avahantu. So freely, don't hold back. Now, if you want, I can mock each one of you the way you're trying to do. On more or less a similar problem. I'm chanting it now in a very constrained way. Okay, so Arvachinam Vasuvidam Bhaganno Ratamivashva Vajina avahantu. Which one sounds better?
The first one.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
That is what is happening. I mean, you can't say that I was making too much of a mistake on Swaram. Almost I was there. So mentally you will think I did the put correct Swaram. But you are sort of very narrow band you're operating. Whereas Bhagan, no, Gan, no, that is the difference. Swarita to Anudata. So unless you pull that full depth, the beauty won't come. Right? So four of you, would you like to go for it again? Like one by one. Ravi, then Mani, then Harish, and Sai. Arvachinam.
Arvachinam.
Mani.
Arvachinam.
One is enough. Once is enough.
Arvachinam. Arvachinam.
You're on mute, Harish.
Arvachinam.
No, you're starting with Arva. Wrong. Arva.
Arva.
Correct.
Arvachinam.
Correct.
Arvachinam.
See, இப்போ புரியுறது Sai? The nam varate, you know. I have to give it a different sound.
Yeah.
And if you give that half-hearted, it sounds wrong. Right? So again, next one. Vasovedam.
Vasovedam.
Vasuvitam.
Vasuvidam.
Vasuvidam.
Bhaganno.
Bhaganno.
Bhaga. Once Bhaga comes, Ravi is stuck. Same technique. Same technique. If you're not able to get over it, Bhaganno. Stretch it.
Bhaganno.
Correct.
Bhaganno.
Correct.
Bhaganno.
Bhaganno.
Rathamevashva.
Ratamevashva.
Ratamivasva.
என்னத்துக்கு இப்போ நன்னா கணீர்னு கொடுக்கும் ரதமேவாஸ்வ
Ratamivasva.
Rathamiva. Ratha miva shva.
Meva, lala.
Miva
No,
shva.
you're doing the opposite. That is why it is sounding wrong. Meva, you're doing meva. It is meva.
Say it again. Miva.
No, give me nicely loud. Only the frequency is going down. The volume doesn't have to go down. Me, you can go down, right? Loud. Ratha meva shva.
Ratha miva shva.
There you go. Now you're getting it. So freely chant, madhu. Sai.
Rata Vivashva.
Vajina.
Vajina.
Mani, உங்க turn.
Vajina.
மறந்து போயிட்டல.
இல்ல இல்ல.
Vajina.
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 Good.
Vajina.
Avahantu.
Avaanto.
Avagantu.
Avahantu.
Avahantu.
What is the problem for all four of you? You are chanting properly.
Confidence and just.
Huh?
For me, just like in a fear of the mistakes I make.
No, why? Why? Harish, you are not accountable to anybody, right? Except God.
Yep.
Why? I mean, forget anybody is existing around you. Who cares? And I'm giving you that mantra for all of you. I'm trying to sound very philosophical, but I'm telling you, Ram, நீங்களும் கேட்டுக்கோங்க உங்க வீடியோலாம் பார்த்தனா தெரியும். You are only accountable to God. The effort is there, right? You will achieve the goal. That's it. You must not be afraid of criticism, judgment, anything. Because, for example, now I am continuously correcting Ravi. Let us say once he gets it, what will happen? My criticism will stop or correction will stop. For the rest of his life, he will be chanting it so well and everybody will say, Ravi, wow, great. Sai, wow, great. That's it. So you're only going to be commented or criticized until you make that mistake. So for some, it may come in first time. For some, it may come in 2 months. For some, it may take 6 months. So what? Fine. But look at that, visualize that thing that once I get it, what will it be? If you get stuck in the learning phase, you'll never come out of it. And I can prove it time and again, time and again. Advik is a classic example. He tried everything with me, crying, arguing, everything. And I was not getting shaken up. Oh, this is a kid. This will get demotivated. I said, okay, demotivated means your problem in life, not my problem. He figured out there is no point in beating around the bush with this man. Until I learn right and deliver right, he's not going to keep quiet. He learned it. The day he learned it, he's up there. Is he chanting perfectly well every swaram? No. But I can make the difference that, it's like that cycle learning again. You may still fall, but, he's getting the technique. And that is why I wanted you guys to listen to Nirmal and the previous batch. You saw the way Nirmal was picking up. Just 10 minutes prior to you guys joining, he was struggling. But it is that once you get the technique, it's done for life. So, Anala, don't be too conscious of mistakes. Everybody, there's not a single person that is, except, like Mandalin Srinivas or maybe Chitrabina Ravi Kiran, those kind of people who are called child prodigies. You don't find 10 Mandalin Srinivas, right? He's gone, but still I'm yet to find anybody matching that class. So we shouldn't put our pressure on us in saying, oh, he got it in first attempt, I'm taking 2 months, still I'm being corrected. It's okay. It's a very closed group, closed class. It is fine. And the fear edungo. Harish, you also take out the fear. There is no comparison. Because in my honest opinion, your chanting quality is going down, not going up. You were better than what you are chanting now. And that is purely because of getting overconscious. Freedom. And I'll show you the same Bhagya Suktam you will deliver, like people will just applaud. So, Ram Swami is an Inglo. When you chant freely, it comes very good. Seriya?
ஓகே சார், ஓகே.
Yeah, please.
நீங்க சொல்றது
Please.
கரெக்ட். கரெக்ஷனுக்காக நான் வந்து நாங்க யாருமே ஐ திங்க் ஸ்பீக்கிங் ஃபார் மை செல்ஃப் அட்லீஸ்ட் நீங்க பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும். நீங்க பண்றது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம்.
ஆமா.
அது கரெக்டா சொல்ற மாதிரி அங்கங்க ஒரு ஸ்டக்கப் பாயிண்ட் இருக்கு. நீங்க சொன்ன ஒரு லெட்டர் லுக் அஹெடா பண்றேன் அந்த
ஆமா ஆமா ஆமா.
ஆனா உங்க நீங்க கிளாஸ்ல ரிப்பீட் பண்றது வந்து காதுல ஒலிச்சுட்டே இருந்தா கரெக்டா வருது. அது கைட் பண்றது.
That is exactly what I'm saying. You are absolutely right. So listen to the audio, or you go back to the same YouTube in the class, right? Now, you may not remember what happened 10 minutes ago. But when you're alone by yourself, put the YouTube on a big TV screen and keep playing rewind. And there's a red button there, right? YouTube, you can go backward and forward. If I'm lecturing money, you're not interested in that lecture, you can forward. Come back to your place where I was correcting you, giving feedback. It takes 10-15 minutes. Anything that you can do, you can try. Or just keep putting the audio of the Bhagya Suktam and keep listening. It's all about tuning that ear. ஈஸியாக வரும். சாய் நீங்கள் திருப்பி அதே இதுக்கு போகிறேன். நீங்கள் நன்னா சொல்கிற திருப்பி சடனாக வெக்கம் வந்துடுறது. ஐயோ, ஐ டோன்ட் நோ வெதர் ஐ எம் சேயிங் இட் ரைட் ஆர் நாட். பண்ணாதுங்க. இஃப் யூ ஓப்பன் அப், ஐ எம் கேரண்டிங் யூ, யுவர் சாண்டிங் குவாலிட்டி வில் பி வெரி வெரி ஹை கிளாஸ். Guaranteed. Because you have got that Sanskrit, probably the grasp and Akshara Shuddhi irke. Manikavadu, he is battling something much deeper. But where he was struggling, where he is coming today, he is making progress. I see his progress. You all may not be able to see the progress. I can see his progress. And I'm not joking. Mani ரைட்டாக போய் சொல்கிறான்னு சொல்லுங்க. ஆற்றுல பேஸ்மெண்ட்டில் உட்காந்து ஒரு நாளைக்கு உட்காந்து ஒன் அனுவாக் ஆஃப் ருத்ரம் வி பிக்ட் அப், ரைட்? It was the same you who chanted it fluently. So it's all about that listening and practicing. And if you're busy, like for example, what I do is I go when I keep walking in the house also, suddenly I will hum 2 lines. Any suktam, anywhere, any rudram, chamakam, whatever it is. If you have that mindset, it will easily come. So anyway, good job. I think let us perfect Bhagya Suktam. Otherwise, you will struggle 10 times more in Ayush Suktam. And I don't want you to get frustrated. So Anand, I know you feel that, I've already got it, so why am I wasting time? Advik might feel the same way.
Actually, I would make it more, so I'm happy to stay here on this.
Yeah. Advik also might be feeling, bored. Hey, I chanted well. So, no, Advik, you're also making some mistakes. But if you keep listening, you will perfect those mistakes and correct them. Right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Amma.
The more we listen, the more we learn.
Easier varum. And when I'm correcting somebody else, you will also benefit from it. I heard Sai saying yes, and he was able to acknowledge, because now he's not under pressure of chanting and getting corrected. He was listening to somebody getting corrected. So it is easy. Don't put unnecessary pressure. And I'm continuously giving the example of cycling and swimming. If all of you have done cycling or motorbiking and swimming, it is exactly the same process. You have to jump into the pool, drown yourself, and then only you will come up. There are no shortcuts. I have never seen anybody who says, I've learned swimming perfectly well outside and then only I got into the pool. I have drowned 3 times. And the drowning happened because of fear. I learned it in 4 feet. By mistake, somebody dragged me to 6 feet. I drowned. I was afraid. Then somebody else pulled me and dropped me in 8 feet. I was drowning. And unfortunately, the guy who pushed me into the 8 feet was not capable of saving me. But that moron pushed me because he was very excited to see me teach. Fortunately, the coach was in the 2nd floor at the far end of the depth, which is at about 14-15 feet depth. Instantaneously, he dived from the 2nd floor, came completely underwater, because underwater you can swim much faster. He came in 30 seconds. I was on the ground area. I don't know who pushed me from where. But that day, I said, I know what it means to be drowned, and you can definitely survive for at least 2 to 3 minutes. You're not going to die as soon as you go underwater. That fear went away. I was swimming all over the swimming pool. There was no fear of 15 feet, 20. Because once you know how to swim, whether it's 15 feet or 40 feet, how does it matter? That fear went away. And that is when you learn. I'm telling you sincerely, out of experience and practice. Take the fear away. Take the conscious part of it away. Just do exactly the swaram, the way Harish repeated. Try to reciprocate or replicate whatever you hear. Easier. right? And if there are aksharas which are difficult, Sai, split it and go back to the YouTube video. Mani, you're also.
Yeah.
You split it.
Sure, Anna.
And if you remember, in Bhagya Suktam, I've taken a lot of time to give you the technique, and Ram Swami picked it up perfectly well. Havi Mishano. Is it an orthodox way of teaching? Answer is no. Maybe a Vadyar will never teach you that way, but I don't care. I never claim I am a Vadyar. I never claim that I am subscribing to the school A or school B, that I have to be compliant with them. I am my own boss. For me, the end result matters. At the end of the teaching, if each one of you chant right, mission is accomplished. And this is our small group. Don't be conscious. You all will get it. You will definitely chant. I am pretty confident. Right? Same thing, Anand Ramachandran. Last time you chanted pretty well. But you have the same grievance. Mama enaka varade. Mama enaka, I don't think I will get. Same thing with Neil. Neil also is shy. Open up. Open up. Nicely it will come. Okay. So great job. One other thing. I have offered kids a 15-minute presentation on what level of mathematics is there in Chamakam.
Oh, okay.
So they proposed at the end of the Ganam class on Monday, 15 minutes. It is not just open for you. You can get your entire family, tata, grandfather, grandmother, everybody, India, all over the world, they can join that particular session.
Okay.
Sure.
15 minutes, only one Eka Chame, that particular thing. With the PowerPoint slide, it will be explained.
Okay.
So if you are
This Monday, yeah?
Huh?
Coming Monday, yeah. Coming Monday, yeah.
Coming Monday. Every Monday there is a Ganam class, 8 to 9 for the
Okay.
kids.
Oh, 8:45 join ஆகுதா?
அண்ணா அதனோட லிங்க் தனியா இருக்கா கனம் கிளாஸ்?
Amama. I will send you.
Yeah, thank you, Anna.
So 9 to 9:15. And if you want to hear the kids chant Ganam, you can join at 8:45, 8:50.
Okay.
But the main thing will be only 15 minutes for Eka Chame.
So the demo is at 9:15.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 p.m. Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright? And it's open for everybody. It's not just for people who are learning. It's open for everybody. You can send it to all your relatives, friends, everybody, whoever is required.
Sure.
Thank you.
Alright. Take care. Have a nice weekend. See you. Bye.
Thank you.